Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kaleidoscope and Starter Pitching Competition. My name is Harald Lepisk. I will be moderating this event today. We have top 10 teams chosen from 36 teams. So we have best of the best here on the stage, and we want to decide who will be the top 2 teams who will get to the Starter Finals. Also, we have some really nice prizes for you. For example, admission to the European Innovation Academy, tickets to Latitude 59, and also financial awards from Tartu City Government. We also have 2 months free pass to STARTUP Hub, so you can do some sprints over there for a couple of months. And also 2 of the best starter teams will get to pitch on the Starter Ultimate Finals today. So that's what we have in store for you. We have our lovely jury here in front, and they will be deciding who will be the chosen one. Starting here from the left. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Alo Lilles, Tartu City Government's specialist in business development. In the middle, we have Anu Oks from Estonian Business Angels Network, the managing director over there. And we have Martin Vares, who is the Fractory.co CEO and co-founder. So they will be keeping the eyes on you and choosing the best teams. Some household rules. We have 3 minutes for pitching. You have a timer over there. If your time is over, then you finish with your pitch, and we go to questions. For questions, we have 90 seconds, not 2 minutes, 90 seconds. If that time is over, we're going to rip you off the stage and bring the next team on the stage. We're going to be tough because the time schedule is tough on us today. So, first team on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Medib here on the stage. So by default, we will give you a hand microphone and a remote control. This is forward, right? And if you certainly need a headset microphone, then 3 or 5 minutes before your performance, go over there and wave someone. I need something over here. We have a couple of headsets as well, but we recommend to use this magic stick. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, the stage is yours. Let's bring a warm applause for the first team, Medib.
All right. So my name is Tõnis. I'm the CEO of Medib. So how do you know that the problem you're solving is actually serious enough? Well, somebody made a comedy about it, because everybody can relate to the problem. So let's talk about queues in hospital emergency rooms. Imagine that an airport worked like an ER. So people are coming in with very urgent plans to go somewhere. The airport has no idea how many people are coming in and where they want to go. The flight attendants are trying to figure out whose flight is more important, and after waiting for several hours, turns out that half of the people did not want to go to London at all. They wanted to go to a grocery store. But the airport will give them a parachute jump to the grocery store anyway. So currently in Estonia, there are more than 400,000 ER visits each year. 57% of them are not medical emergencies. This causes huge stress for the doctors in the ER rooms. So we hope to make it better. Our solution is to provide an online triage and queue system for the medical ER rooms. So the doctors can perform an online triage in your cell phone or in an online web page. So you get a queue ticket, or you will be sent to the family doctor if you don't have actually a medical emergency, or be given instructions for home remedies. So this will take off the pressure from the ER rooms, and people will get the most appropriate medical service that they need. We have some competition. There are a few companies in the UK, for example, eConsult, who do something a bit similar, but they do not integrate very well with the medical databases we have today, so they don't efficiently use the medical history, which would be very helpful. So we are a team of 4 people. We have competences in several areas. For example, I have experience in medicinal chemistry, software development, and data analytics, but we also have proficiency in marketing, business, and education. So if you want more information, you can visit medibi.launchrock.com. Currently, we're looking for investors and medical professionals to validate the idea and develop it further. So thank you for listening. I'm Dennis from Medibi. Stay healthy. Thank you.
Questions from the jury, please.
Hello, thank you very much. I hope the mic is on. A great pitch, thank you. My question is, how far are you at the moment? Do you have anything to show yet? Anything ready?
So currently, since in medical field, you need to validate your systems quite early before you launch it into the market, then currently we're going through designing the study and going through the scientific publications related to the area so that we can actually show that this solution is working and locate the very crucial parts which we need to solve. So first validation, when we know what exactly we have to solve, then we can build a testable product.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the pitch. I have a question. You started with the facts about Estonia, number of patients coming to Estonian ERs, and the first market that you're pursuing. You talked about UK. So have you done any market research regarding how's the healthcare insurance business or in other markets rather than in Estonia? So this is like the scalability question.
So technically, in some countries, it's quite similar. In United States and Switzerland, for example, there is no public insurance, so it's commercial. Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks. The time is currently up. Big applause for Medibi. So as a remark, when you see me coming on the stage, it's the time is over, not that I want to be on the stage. It's a tough thing over here. Next on the stage, we have a team who helps all of those who want to get the driving license. Who of you don't have a driving license but would like to have one? Raise your hand. Don't have driving license but would like to have one. Just a market research. Okay, this might be something for you, unless you're waiting for a self-driving car. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Pick and Drive. Pick and Drive? Join us.
Good morning, everyone. I am Silvia, and this is Anastasia, and we are the team of Pick and Drive.
So, once upon a time, we both decided to go to a driving school. Personally, I went a year ago, did all my obligatory driving classes, then quickly switched to extra ones, and I was sure that if I take some 15 or 20 of them, I'm gonna pass an exam easily and get my driving license by summer. But unfortunately, it did not happen. I realized that I need much more practice, and I simply couldn't afford myself to take so many classes anymore. And actually, it turned out that I'm not the only one. There were so many people who face exactly the same problem. And here is the reason. So the price of a lesson of 45 minutes is about 20 euros. And basically, it's not enough to make anything. This is why students usually take a double lesson, which makes it 40 plus euros per time. And let's agree that this is too much already. For the same value, people can fly today. And the second reason is that driving students tend to be young people who are tight scheduled and do not have enough time or opportunities to find a suitable teacher because all of them are booked 2 or 3 weeks in advance. And this is why we created our Pick and Drive. Pick and Drive is a platform which unites driving students and instructors in a fast, easy, and convenient way. And this is how it works. So first of all, you go to our webpage, choose a suitable teacher, preferred time, then you take your lesson, and if possible, after completing it, you also give a feedback so to make a decision-making process easier for the next students. You don't have to worry about safety or quality because we check every single member before hiring him or her and give necessary instructions. Besides, Pick and Drive is a great opportunity to earn money because our teachers do not need to be licensed driving instructors. They just need to have 2 years of driving experience and no criminal records. We would definitely help them to form all the necessary documents, and of course we can offer a salary which is higher than average in driving schools in Estonia.
We created this web page to give you a chance to sign up yourself for cheaper driving lessons or for amazing job offer. So, if you're desperate but still want to get your driving license in this life, you should join Pick and Drive. And at the same time, if you're looking for a flexible and well-paid job, also join Pick and Drive. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the pitch. So, lovely girls, how do you guarantee that the person who studies to drive with Pick and Drive knows really how to drive?
Well, first of all, he has to pass driving school, like usual driving school, and pass these driving classes there. So if he or she needs extra classes, he can use our service. So actually, he or she already knows how to drive also, so let's say.
Okay, one more question from me, thank you. So, how many people have you talked to, and how many people say that, yes, this is the product I need at the moment?
Well, today probably we haven't made this real market research or anything, but we talked to our friends and families, and we know some people who already joined our page, who went to this link, and really we have some people who are interested in this product and would be ready and happy to use this service. So there are people.
Yeah, my advice, just go around on the street and ask people if they would use it. You get the most honest feedback. Other than that, do you plan on hiring the driving instructions full-time, or is it as a Taxify is offering, like you can ride whenever you want?
Yeah, exactly. This is more about this Taxify service. So we had this picture there, and we mentioned that this is a really flexible job. These driving instructors do not have to take this full-time job. So apart from their real job, they can also take some extra classes, some work hours.
Thank you. Pick and Drive.
Thank you.
Next on the stage. Next on the stage, we have something for all the creators out there. For those who are creating their art but keeping that in the shelves, that's not a good idea. So, next solution is offering a marketplace for all the creators. Let's welcome on stage a student company, Rosella Kunst, please.
Tere. Dear jury, have you ever been in a situation where you need a meaningful gift for a loved one, but you have no idea what to surprise them with, and you don't want the gift to be tossed in the corner? My name is Bibiana.
And my name is Rainer.
And we are Rosella Kunst. Rosella Kunst is a website which connects clients and artists. Customers can order artwork based on a photo or an idea, and they can choose between different artists based on style, price range, and previous works.
Our clients are mainly Estonian residents who earn at least average wage in Estonia. They are 25 to 50 years old, educated, value culture, and appreciate a good gift. On the other hand, our clients are artists who wish to sell their art, but who don't have time or the necessary skills to promote themselves. The client's need is to find a heartfelt gift for a business partner, friend, or a loved one, or to uniquely capture a good memory. Our clients or artists' need is to find clients.
Our solution is a website where you can easily order personalized art. Soon, there'll be an option to buy finished pieces. For artists, we offer a platform for building a client base and gaining commissions. We stand out from our competitors because we ourselves are artists, and we know what comes along with selling art. All the artists can be found on one page. That saves the time of our busy client.
In Estonia, there are several solo artists' websites with various price ranges and auction sites. Rosella's website is meant for beginners as well as professional artists. All price ranges are represented, which makes art more obtainable. We earn commission on every order from our web store. Commission rates start with 18% orders up to 300 euros, and it reduces down to 5% to orders over 1,000 euros. In addition, artists pay a yearly fee of 15 euros to be listed on the website.
We are the founders of Rosella, and right now 7 artists have joined our team. I have design and marketing skills.
And I have financial knowledge and business management skills.
We wish to become Estonia's #1 art online store, where, besides buying art, you can keep up with art-related news and buy art supplies. Then we could move on to neighbor countries. Rosella Kunst, art for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So basically, what a great pitch. You answered all my questions that I wrote down. I was like, okay, but still, which countries do you have in mind for going abroad?
Firstly, we have to expand in Estonia, and then we think in Baltics.
Okay, you described your vision, but what's that you're lacking at the moment, or why are you here today? Is it finding investors or?
Yes, we would love to have some investors. We think our website still needs some help. It would be more comfortable to order, and also we would love help with marketing, as it is a creative business. It needs a bit of help in marketing to get it going.
How many paintings have been sold through your platform?
Last year we had a student company, then we had quite about 20 orders, and this year we just started, so we have several.
And your website seems to be working. I just had a look. Who is developing this?
I am with the Wix platform.
Thank you, Rosella Kunst. Next team brings something for all the romantic people out there. If you've ever been wondering, where should I go on an outdoor date to see the biggest number of stars? They know the answer. Let's welcome on the stage, Stargazing.
Do you see that? Did you see it? Do you see it? Ah, never mind, sorry. I thought I saw a star, but I keep confusing these lights for the stars. But we are in the city after all, so I think that's normal. But it is actually possible stargazing in a city, and even in the biggest cities like London or Paris. But you just need to know where to go. And for that, this is very useful for you. So let's see what this actually is. It's a huge slide, but we're going to go through it step by step. First, over there in the left, you can see regular folks, our main target group. People who just sometimes look at the sky and think, ooh, stars are very beautiful. I think most of you here are the same. So let's call you guys stargazers. So for the stargazers, we do exactly that. We will show you where is the best place to stargaze, to look up and enjoy the sky. And we believe there are over 100 million more of you out there. But that's not all. We actually want to give you a little push of knowledge, as you might say. We want to give you some tips when to see the stars, when are stars falling, where are auroras, and if there are, you know about it, and so on. So if you see in the middle, we want to give you all this as well, and all of this is free for all of you stargazers. But some of you might reach to the other side of the slide as well. But I might say not all of you. We believe only around 1% might get there. And then this little, small, fun app, as you might say, just to go outside, stops being a fun app anymore. It will actually become a very useful tool, because then you will be already a hobbyist or amateur astronomer or photographer. And then you need way more data, much more details, where to go, what to see, how to do, and so on. So my name is Andres. I represent Stargazing here. We are 5 of us in a team. We have 2 people working on software, 2 people working on data, and 1 person is doing the business side. So thank you, Stargazers, for your attention, and I'm ready for the questions.
You mentioned on the center slide you had events and gear and everything. Will you be supplying to your customers also the gear and events?
We are very big part of the app is a community around there, and the events and such, they are location based. Anyone can actually make events, and there are a lot of hobbyist astronomer groups everywhere. So the events we will try to get to reach out more. For the gear, we will partner with some online stores who provide the gear, so they can sell these through our app for the people who are interested.
Okay, thank you for the pitch. Have you had any research or ideas what's your addressable market regarding the amateur astronomers and photographers?
We've tried to see the exact numbers to find this. It's very difficult to find exact numbers. But as I said, from this 100 million, the number comes from the star maps. If you see, these apps are always everywhere in the store, and downloads of these apps are 100 million in total. And since we have way more things than just the star map, so we believe maybe around 1%, if we get that, we are already very good monetary. So this is our target goal.
Really quick suggestion, please stand still if you're pitching.
Thank you, Stargazing. Next on the stage, we have a team who does good. If you know this company called Tom's, they give a pair of shoes for less fortunate ones, a pair of shoes for every pair that you buy. But these guys are planning something similar with food. For each meal that you buy, they are supporting the less fortunate ones. Let's see how it works. The team's name is The Joy of Giving.
Yep. Thank you. So, did you know that the relative poverty rate for the people in Estonia is 1 out of 5 people? And for children under the age of 18, this number is 1 out of 6. So, if we consider that the average government allowance for such families is 600 per month, and also that we consider that the average family size is including 3 to 4 children, then this, and housing expenses also 350 per month, then this amount of government allowance is simply not enough. So, in our team, we thought how to tackle this relative poverty rate, but actually we decided to tackle the food poverty rate. So, what's the idea? Basically, you buy a lunch for yourself, and we give a box of food to the families. How it works? We will establish an e-commerce website where a customer can purchase the food for themselves, and we take a fraction of their payment and actually contribute to the box of food. So, one order is 5 euros each. We take a fraction 140 from each order and contribute to the box. We would need 7 orders to fulfill 1 box, and it's 10 euros on average. But to make this box larger and more nutritious, we would actually cooperate with Toidupank, which already does pretty much it, but they provide the food gathering food from the donations from third parties. So we believe we would be able to tackle the food poverty rate and reduce the relative poverty rate. Our unique selling points are: we establish traceability, so you go to your account on our website and you actually see where you contributed. And we charge no delivery fees. And also, we provide customizable menu, meaning that you can choose vegan, vegetarian, or meat options on our website. So, and our target market is corporates or small startups, because they have a hard time with fulfilling corporate social responsibility. But with our service, it's easier to contribute to the society. I would like to thank you for this opportunity to be here, and we in our team believe that it's easier to enjoy your lunch while knowing that there is someone having lunch because of you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. What a great impact idea. My question is that providing food or a restaurant, it's a very competitive market. And
Indeed.
you're just thinking to create another e-shop to buy my food on a daily basis. So have you thought on cooperating with other restaurants or services and provide just this small service on top of that?
Yep, we thought of how to work out with our business model. We thought of cooperating with Volt. We thought of how to actually lower our costs to be still competitive. So we thought of the model of pre-orders. You basically put your order and we deliver it next day. It would work out with corporates. For example, you are a startup, you are a small startup, you have 5 people in the team, you subscribe to our offering. So, and we deliver it for 7 days, we deliver you a lunch. And it means that each morning we can rent a cafe, a kitchen, and from 5 to 9 for cooking, and then deliver it by the lunchtime. So it would decrease the costs. And also, as I said, we thought of cooperating with Volt, with some cafeteria, and etc. But the idea of why bring it, because we already had such concept proved working in New Zealand, and it's working already. Eatmylunch.nz. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. The joy of giving. If you have been using Google Maps, then you know it kind of translates, but can you actually trust the stuff? It's nice to translate what your Arabic friend was asking, but it's not appropriate for translating these important documents. But how do we translate in the future? How do we get those translators? That's up to the next team. Please welcome on stage Team TRIT.
Imagine that you're standing on a field alone and there's a dragon behind you. A huge, hungry, fire-breathing dragon, and it's going to eat you. As in any fairy tale, you also have 3 boxes. One is empty, one has vegetarian leftovers, and the last one, that contains a big, juicy lamb. Just a thing for a dragon. But all of the boxes look the same. You could, of course, open them, but you hear the dragon. It's breathing down your neck. Feed it, fast, or it's gonna beat you. Standing there with the boxes, wouldn't you want to have X-ray vision? I know I would. That feeling is familiar for companies all over the world. The one in the field, that's your business. The dragon, those are your international clients, hungry for information they understand, and the only way to feed them is through translation. However, different providers are often as hard to compare as those 3 boxes. You never know if what's inside really satisfies the dragon. And that's where we come in. TRIT offers you X-ray vision for finding the best translators. After uploading your file, you get an instant estimate on price and on delivery time. We'll choose the best translator for you, or you can do it yourself based on the user profiles. It's better for the translators too, because they only get relevant offers based on their expertise and rates. TRIT takes care of the paperwork, and our prepayment system guarantees that they actually get paid. Membership is free. We only take a commission on completed translations. Our users are freelancers. That's 78% of all translators and editors. And our clients are businesses working on multiple markets. We'll focus first on international marketing agencies and on e-platform providers, the likes of Shopify and Wix. The global translation industry is worth $46 billion. It grows 7% a year, and Europe makes up about half of it. So we're a team of two. I am Eha, and I've been in translation for more than 8 years. My business partner and brother, Oskar, has more than 12 years of experience as a software engineer. So currently we're working on a product. We can offer translation in 6 language directions, and we're building the database for translators and also contacting potential clients and partners. So go check us out and keep your dragon fed. Thank you.
Thank you for the awesome pitch. As always, I've seen you a couple of times already, but nice to see you keeping going. Anyway, how do you keep the customers from going around your marketplace?
We do not provide the full information of the translator, only the information relevant for quality. So you get to see their resume, the previous experience, and the ratings they have received, but you don't get the contact information.
Thank you for the pitch. My question is, this is quite a compatible market. So you said some $7 billion dollar market at the moment. So
46.
46. Okay, sorry. So what makes you better than all the others or competitors? Do you have like exact competitors, or you're totally new?
We have 2 kinds of competitors. At one time, we have, on the one side, we have traditional translation agencies who are better at translating stuff on paper, and also their turnaround time in terms of how fast does a work reach the actual person who's doing the work, or the translator. It takes time to get even a quote, for example. And on the other end of our competition, we have platforms like Fiverr, who lack quality control. They don't have specific quality control loops in place.
Okay, and last question, how do you acquire your translators and also the companies who buy the service?
Okay, as I'm a translator myself, I know where translators live, so to say. I know how to approach them because I know where stuff moves, basically online. And the first clients we're going to get by personal contact, because we're the target market, the market we're targeting requires personal contact at first. And later on, we'll be using a lot of internet marketing.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Team TRIT. Next, we have something for the wine lovers. Let's see if these guys can beat Gary Vaynerchuk. Vaynerchuk is the team. Let's welcome on stage, Vaynerchuk.
If you want something done, do it yourself, right? I think that a lot of people here would agree with this statement, and usually I believe in this too, but there's just so many things to do, and there's not enough time. So sometimes it would be a lot easier to have someone else do certain things for you. For example, if you saw me like this, you would have immediate trust that I will help you and I will make your night more enjoyable. Maybe all of us can do the job of a caterer, but we choose them to do it because we trust them, they make our lives more comfortable, and they save us a lot of time. So maybe there's more things in life where we should use a little bit of help. I'm Hendrik, and I'm from Team Veins. Estonian National Institute for Health Development gives out annual studies which say that 72% of Estonians drink wine. But based on the retailers' data, most of the wine that is brought from the stores is either discounted or put out on a display. So the problem here is that even though people love wine, they lack the knowledge they need to make good choices when buying the wine, and unfortunately they don't have enough time to learn about the huge world of wines. So because of that, they end up buying the same wines all over again, or just choose the wine based on a nice bottle without actually knowing anything about the wine. So here's where we come in. We're a monthly subscription box that delivers 3 great wines to our customers' nearest partner shop. The 3 wines are picked out by our verified sommeliers, who then choose the wines based on a monthly theme, and additionally to the wines, there are also educational information, so that our customers can learn about wine culture while actually drinking great wine. Our team consists of 4 hardworking young people who are all very passionate in their own fields, but also passionate about the world of wines. Lisa is our head of analysis and finances. She graduated University of Lausanne in Switzerland with honors and is currently working there at SCORE. And Sarah is a 4th-year medical student. She is concerned in the public health and the people's happiness. And Sander is our amazing developer who is currently working at Fujitsu. And me, myself, I'm also a student at Tartu University studying economics and business administration, and I'm also working with our product development. Our team believes that things in life should be thought through, and that includes alcohol consumption. And we really hope that our product can help people achieve that by drinking great wine while learning about wine culture. I'm Hendrik from Team Veins. Thank you.
Thank you for the pitch. So, 2 questions. So, first of all, is it possible to choose any preferences? So, people drinking only white wine, they can get the subscription box with only whites.
We want to have the choice to our customers to make it more like personalized. Okay. But in the beginning, we will have 1 box. And when we go on, they have a choice if you want more wine, more white wine, more red wine from the new world, old world, and so on.
Okay, and the second question would be that this is still alcohol, and what kind of limitations are you facing in Estonia or in the countries that you want to expand?
I can only talk about Estonia at the moment. We need some kind of special permits, and we need to have a physical store, because if you want to sell alcohol in Estonia by e-store, then you have to have a physical store.
Thanks for the pitch. Last time we met, we discussed about pricing model and positioning yourself. So what did you come up with? How are you going to price the whole box?
The first one, the first version will be 45 euros a box, so that each wine will be up to 15 euros worth. And that's the first one, but we will want to go on with different types.
Team Paints. Thank you. This next team is probably mostly for women. The stuff you put on yourself looks good on pictures, but does it really feel good on the skin? The team's name is Vetik, and they are addressing the issue with stuff they put into cosmetics. Let's welcome on stage Team Vetik.
Hi, I'm Valmar from Vetik, and we will be the red color suppliers for the future. Because have you thought, where does the red color comes from? Well, actually, this particular colorant used in this lipstick is made from petroleum, and it can cause allergies, brain damage, and even cancer. So we will bring a new red colorant to the market, which is made from seaweed, so it's natural, vegan, and with skin rejuvenating properties. We can do it because we have access to one of the largest red algae stocks. It's located in Estonian waters. There's about 150,000 tons of it. Now there's licenses. Only 2 companies are allowed to harvest it, and we have the unfair advantage to have the license for it. So we can use about 1,000 tons of the seaweed per year. Our business model is B2B. We will directly sell to cosmetic companies, and we are targeting the cosmetic pigments and active ingredients market, which size is over 3 billion. Now, there was a study that showed that our product value could be about 176 euros per liter, and the production cost 1 euro per liter, which would make a very good profit margin. And we expect to get the revenue of 11 million in 5 years. Right now, we have 2 fundings. We have a structural fund of about 137,000 euros, and this is for developing the production in large scale. And also, we were shared the first prize in the prototype competition, out of 287 startups. In our team, we have 7 highly dedicated people. We have 4 product and business developers, 2 seaweed harvesters, and 1 sales and marketing specialist. And with 1 year and a half, we have gained partners all over Europe. For example, we have been in a 2-month-long accelerator program in Portugal. We have Estée Lauder and Joy cosmetic companies as partners. So we have many help. So I'm Valmar from Vetik, and we have the color of the future. Thank you.
Thank you. My question is about the money. So, you said 1,000 tons per year that you can take out of the sea. How many liters of this paint can you make, and how many euros will you earn by year?
This particle that's in the middle, we can make it about 5,000 tons because it's diluted, but we will concentrate it to more concentrated liquid or to powder per year, exactly. So we have calculated that we have capacity about 35 million, but we expect to get 11 million in 5 years.
11 million per 1 year.
Per 1 year.
Okay, yep.
And the capacity was 35.
Yeah.
What happens if the capacity is reached, say? Which would be a very good thing, but still.
Yeah. Actually, Estonian Marine Institute is every year surveying how it grows back to be sustainable. And they have said that actually they could double the amount. But because no one has used it that much, they haven't raised the bar. So we can actually double.
Okay, so if it's 2,000 tons per year, would it be enough to cover the cosmetics industry, or would they still want more?
I think it will cover. So usually, cosmetic companies use different flavors of colors. So I think we will cover it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Time is currently up. This is Vetik. Next on the stage, let's zoom out, look at the big picture to save human lives. On the stage, we have Viral Sat. Please. Let's welcome them on the stage with a big applause.
Hello, my name is Gudrun, and I'm from Team ViralSat. We use social media to enhance satellite imagery for disaster management planners so they can make better plans. Our team won NASA Space Apps competition, and we are going in the next round in spring in Milan. We consist of students that are passionate about helping others, and we find this project very useful. The problem would be that mostly in disaster management, it's used satellite pictures, but in some cases, it's not enough. For example, if it's flooding, you can see where the flooding area is, but you can't see the depth of water or the damage to surrounding infrastructure. And also, like in our picture here, there's a volcanic eruption and all the ash is blocking the view. So what we do is we take social media pictures and we put them on the map. So you can click on a post and you can see the whole post. Is it a video? Is it a picture? And you can then make your decision. Our competitors are Copernicus Witness and GeoMappers, but they use random people to confirm their pictures if they are relevant and how much damage is made. But we are planning to make machine look pictures because when a volunteer person looks maybe 2 pictures, maybe 10, but that's it. But the computer can look through 10,000 pictures. And in the future, there's also possibility to make infrastructure damage cost estimates. with this. The disasters happen more often nowadays. And for example, USA spent $306 billion in 2017 for natural disasters. And disasters, for example, in Philippines, there's 21 typhoons a year, and also they are surrounded with 23 active volcanoes, so earthquakes are quite daily. Our clients would be the Red Cross, the United Nations, European aid, also all the countries have some kind of disaster management. Thank you.
Thank you. Interesting impact idea. Yes. So yeah, you got to the point who are your clients. So, but have you talked with the clients? Have you shown them the mock-up and shown or asked whether they're interested in your product?
We haven't had a contact with clients yet.
Not at all. Not
we wrote, but we couldn't get feedback.
Okay.
So you take pictures from social media or?
Yes. Twitter, Instagram,
okay.
something like this.
What about any copyright issues that you might face?
The platform lets us allows for disaster management allows to use it for free, and they are willing to cooperate.
Okay, and so probably your system they could use in some more severe cases rather than some small disasters. So have you any idea how many those, I don't know, the categories, but how many disasters are there per year? So what's your market?
For example, in USA, there's disasters, big disasters. They take $1 billion. There's about 16 a year.
Time's up. Thank you. This is Viral Chat. Our final team now on the stage wants to take a piece of the pie from the real estate market. Real estate is booming, and they want to take their share by using 360 degrees videos. Let's welcome them on the stage. VRE, please.
Just last month, we went to Slush, and wonderful Davi, who's sitting right there, booked us an apartment. And when we arrived there, he said he had totally different opinion how the place would look like, be like, basically what it would be. But in the 21st century, things doesn't have to be that way, especially when we give away our money or our time. We have the right for the best digital honest content out there. We do have the opportunity to create 360-degree pictures and videos and virtual reality, but people don't, real estate people don't. Why? Because they're expensive, they're hard, they require special tech, and so on. Although it's a great marketing tool, and real estate people know that, 70% of people prefer a virtual tour before they make the end decision. Users stay 3 times on average on websites with virtual tours, and properties with virtual tours have 40% more chance to be visited. Survey conducted in US. Luckily, we are developing a mobile app to take this great marketing tool in the hands of real estate people. It's designed for simplicity, it's designed for non-techies, and it's designed to create the virtual tour with your phone. We have gathered positive feedback from the 80% of the biggest real estate agencies in Estonia. They're all waiting for the MVP demo we're planning to do in March, April by using outsourced API. And there are 2 million real estate agents in the US alone. If you sign 1% of them for $100 a month, it would mean $24 million in revenue. We have a business model, subscription-based business model ranging from $49 to $199 per month. And we are a team of 5, 3 university students, 1 developer from the Mobi group, and me. And we are VRE, and we are making real estate content suitable for today's standards.
Thank you very much for the pitch. Anything ready yet?
We're working on the API, Google's API, and integrating to its own web system. So it's not ready yet.
And you yourself will be making the 3D pictures?
The people can use their own phone to create it. Yeah.
Why subscription and not a per apartment model?
Well, we have debated on both of them, so it's just a decision at the moment. There's always a way to pivot the payment system. It's just we've gotten recommendations of that.
And your targets are real estate companies rather than...
Initially smaller ones, I would say, because then they have, like, you can promote it as a way to go against the big guys.
Okay, yeah, so just had idea that if I would like to book an Airbnb, then this would be something that I could look at in order to define what's...
Yeah, Airbnb actually was in when I edited the slides for this pitch, but we also thought of Airbnb, but it's like the negotiations can go on so long if you first want to go to them, so it's better to go to real estate agencies at first.
So really quickly, who are the big ones? Who are the companies that you're needing to run the race?
Excuse me? So at the moment there are the companies with like the cameras, not the mobile solutions. There are Matterport and Cubics, and sort of Google Street View app is sort of competitor, but you can't use them to create virtual tours. You just can create 360-degree pictures with them.
Okay. Thank you. VRE, our final team for Kaleidoscope competition today. We will announce the chosen teams at 12:45 on this stage. Now, soon, in 5 minutes, we will start with the Nordic pitch match here on this stage. And at 1 p.m., we have the starter program finals here. So be here in 5 minutes, be here in 12:45 to see the chosen teams of Kaleidoscope. And at 1 o'clock, we have starter pitching competition. A lot of pitching going on today, so enjoy the day. In 5 minutes, Nordic pitch match will start.